Alright, hope I've got everything sorted. I had a few gremlins in the works there briefly. You might also be hearing my dog barking in the background. I don't know what is up with him tonight, but anyways. So we've got the SGN League race tonight. It's at Watkins, Glen. It's GT3. I'm driving in the Mercedes. It's been a couple of weeks since I've driven any GT3s. I've not done much racing the last couple of weeks, to be honest. I did another league race in TCR, but other than that, I've really not had the time to be on. But fingers crossed, everything's working. You can hear me. We'll see what the audio levels of some of the other things are like as well. But we're just loading in just now.
Radio check. Radio check.
I think we're going to have a fairly large field. Checking my stream's all working. All seems to be alright. The quality is still not perfect, but I think that's maybe more to do with the quality of the camera than anything else. And I'm really sorry about my dog. He's been like this all day. I don't know what's up with him. Right, I'll be back in a second. I'm just going to go and see if I can see what's up with my dog. I'll be right back. So I think one of the reasons the quality is not so good is for some reason it's there's two different codecs that YouTube uses, VP9 and I forget what the other one is, but VP9 is a good one, and they're not giving me that encoding, which is a bit annoying. But anyways, let's get going. I need to get some practice in.
Pit lane speed limit is 64 kilometers per hour. The leader has just done a 143.59. There's a car approaching. Watch your mirrors. Stay behind the white line. That's a new fastest lap.
I've got the wrong force feedback on. That's still not right. And for some reason, my camera positions have changed since the last time I was on here. That's a little better. So, a couple of weeks ago, I really needed a break from iRacing. I was just feeling sick of it, to be honest, and I'm feeling a bit more upbeat about it now. But I needed a break. I was just getting frustrated, and I'll be honest, I don't really enjoy the official races anymore. I haven't done in a while. But I do enjoy the league racing, and hopefully, so at the end of this season, the SGN League's taking a break. I don't know for how long. I don't think there's been any update or any info about it, but hopefully it's not for too long. I know there's a lot of people in the league that the league racing is pretty much the only racing they do on iRacing nowadays. They don't do many officials and things like that, so hopefully for them it comes back fairly soon, but I don't blame them for taking a break. Everyone needs a break, like, and they've been doing it. I think this is the 7th season. So, and they've been back to back to back. Only a couple of weeks here and there where there hasn't been a race. Alright, how you doing? I know, I'm back. For a bit. Is that chat showing up on stream? Yep. It's a bit small, isn't it? Let's turn that up a little bit. Cool, yeah. An interim event. Cool. No, it's all fair enough. Like, it's going to be weird for a few weeks. So this has been such a major part of everyone's life on this on the Discord, you know. But I get it. It's a lot of work and a lot of grief as well. And I know some of that's from me. Just like to keep people on their toes. Is it? Is it on the Discord? Just trying to get the chat the right size. Yeah. No, I took a wee short break there. Just a couple of weeks. And I needed it. So, who is this I'm actually chatting to? SG, I mean, is it Abdul or is it Knight or? Cool, cool. No, you're not wrong. Shouldn't really stop out on track like this. I'm just trying to get everything working. I think we're all good now. Right, let's get some practice in. I'm kind of gridding and going this week now. I've not done all those hours of practice. That was my own fault. I kind of burnt myself out, to be honest. Cool, mate. Yeah, have a good broadcast. I'll watch it back later, either on Twitch or I'll wait for the YouTube upload. Yeah, we'll see. See you later. I think I might need to lower my graphics settings a little bit. Sorry. I'm getting really poor frames. Like, I'm only getting 40 at the moment, and that's when there's no many cars around me. It's mostly my CPU that's struggling. My GPU's fine. Maybe that's better. Shader quality. See what that's like. I don't know if that'll actually update now or whether I'll need to leave and come back in. I think I'll need to leave and come back in. But fingers crossed it all goes well in this race tonight. I'm not going to be trying to... Oh no, I won't be battling at the front or anything like that. Just surviving. Oh, my computer's so slow at loading all this stuff. I've got a good GPU, but the CPU is just struggling. Really is struggling. But I hope the audio levels and everything sound alright. I had to lower the bitrate a little bit more than I wanted to. Do you know, I might try pushing up a little bit more now. See if it causes any issues. Trying to get so that YouTube will give me VP9.
New fastest lap for Morris. 146.13. Fastest lap for Van Splunteren. 143.29.
That's funny. Did you hear Crew Chief
Don't
call?
cross the line.
He was saying Van Splunteren or something like that. It's trying its best. All right, Nancy, how you doing? Thanks for popping in.
New fastest lap for Bill Marnis. 142.62.
Don't expect much from this race. Like, I've been off for a couple of weeks, really, so. Oh, really? No, it's what time is it here now? It's 7:30. Donna's away at the Girl Guides. I don't know if she told you, but on Mondays she volunteers with that with them.
Just done it. 143.
She enjoys it, but it's fine at the moment when she's not too busy. When she's real busy with work, it's a bit of a pain. That's funny, watching this at your work. Well, I've not been streaming for a while. I've just been sort of updating some of the software and some of the things on my computer and things to try and get it all working. So fingers crossed it looks alright. Still a few changes I need to make. YouTube is giving me really low bitrate, which is annoying, but hey ho. Yeah. I don't know if I'd say she was a saint, but although they're going away later on this summer. I'm terrible, I don't even know where. Some I'm sure it's somewhere down south, like where they all meet up and things like that. So I think she's actually kind of looking forward to that. Yeah, small screen, it looks alright.
That's a new fastest lap for...
So this is just practice at the moment. We've got qualifying in 20 minutes and then the race after that. It's a 50-minute race. I don't expect you to stick around for the whole lot, but that's what's going on. Yeah.
23rd place. That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Donna will laugh when she comes home and I'll say, tell her you jumped into the stream. Like, okay. It's funny, I streamed on Friday night and the only viewer I got for the whole stream was my mother. She was chatting away. Oh, it's so embarrassing, like. She was like, are these real people you're racing against on the computer? I'm like, no, they're real people. Oh dear. I told the guys afterwards and they were all laughing like.
That's a new fastest lap for Moore, 142.41. Place.
Yeah.
Next lap in this session. Sector 3 is 0.46 off the pace.
And I was chatting away, I was like, oh, I missed that apex. And she's like, what's an apex? And like, it's the set, you know, the tight part of the corner is the apex of the corner. Oh, right. Oh, it was proper cringe. Yeah, I will see. I don't think I'm going to be on pace tonight, but just have a bit of fun. Yeah, she was, absolutely.
Sector 2 is 0.48 off the pace.
And then at one point, someone like really aggressively, defensively driving in front nearly took me off the track. And she was genuinely angry.
Fastest lap for
She was like, that's terrible. That's terrible. It's no sportsmanship. Yeah.
That lap time was 144.42.
Yeah.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
I hope you've got headphones on or something if you're at your work. I'm not gonna lie, occasionally I'll get angry and start swearing during the race. I'll try not to. I don't know if it's exactly safe for work. Yeah, the thing with YouTube is just to try and be regular with it, and I'm just never am. Okay.
Okay, Fraser. 15
Good to
minutes
know.
left. That's 15 minutes. 16th place. You're second off in sector 1.
Do I get nervous? I do a little bit at the start of the races. Like, I mean, I've been doing it for quite a few years now, so it's not too bad, but especially in things like this where like a lot of these guys that I'm going to be racing with, this might be the only race they do all week.
Sector 2
So
is 0.6 off the
you don't
pace.
want to mess up, you know, you don't want to do something silly and take them out. So I mean, accidents happen, but you do worry. I worry about that. Not everyone does, to be honest. There's a lot of folk that just, they're no bothered, it seems, if they kill someone else, but I always feel so bad about it if I do. Like, I've not done any practice for this race this week, but some people might do 5-6 hours of practice, and then if they die lap 1 because of some stupid thing you did, you feel pretty bad, like.
P17. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace. Gonna validate this lap. Track limits.
Yeah. You don't you worry about the chat, like, it might just be you. Hopefully we'll get 1 or 2 others, like.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Like, if you do that lap 1, and you've got 20 cars behind you, and they all crash into you, it's not much good for anyone. Adjust something here.
The leader has just done a 142.06.
Yeah, and if you're the cause of it. Oh, really? I think I've still got some of the Angel's Envy that you gave me. I've had some of it. It's good. I like bourbon, but I like scotch. You need to learn to spell it right if you're going to say you're a Scotch whiskey fan. Take the E out. Yeah. No, I tend
Car
to.
approaching. Stay in your lane.
You're alright. I'm just joking with you.
Okay, Fraser. 10
I
minutes
tend to
go.
only
That's
drink
10
like
minutes
a nice ale and whiskey. Like, I feel like anything else gives me a hangover. Yeah. Tell you, one of my guilty pleasures though is a Talisker highball. It's just basically Talisker ice and soda water, but like good soda water. And Talisker's quite smoky, and it works really well with the soda water. Like, the first time I had that was in a bar in Tokyo, and it was like, it's such a simple cocktail, but it was what this bar was most well known for. So, yeah, if it's a hot summer's day, which you have one or two in a year, then that works really well. Yeah, gin in Scotland's been popular for quite a few years, but I know it's taken off all over the world. Like, and there's loads of distilleries, whiskey distilleries, that are making gin as well, especially if they're a new distillery. Because you can imagine if you're a new distillery wanting to make whiskey, you've got at least 3 years till you have a product, and probably 10 years or 8 years till you've got, you know, a decent range of different whiskies. So they'll often make gin as well because, you know, well, they can get it on the market a lot faster, and they'll use the same spirit and then the new make from the stills and then infuse it with whatever. Tequila soda, you know, I don't know what a good tequila is. Like, it's not something that I'm overly familiar with, but I need to try some good tequila. Yeah, they'll make the gin first. Sorry if there's a bit of delay between you typing some and me responding. I think it's about 20 seconds. Yeah. There's a huge variety in gin, like. Right, that's twice in that corner. I need to remember that for the race. I'm just getting on throttle too early, I think. Yeah. Go and get some tequila for sure. Tequila and tacos. I've not had my dinner yet. That sounds amazing. I'm genuinely, my mouth is watering. That sounds so good. We don't really get good Mexican restaurants in the UK, like. Yeah, do that. I'll be honest, I don't drink much gin, but I know there's a lot of good Scottish gins, so I couldn't tell you much about it, but margaritas I tend to stick with whiskey or a good gin and tonic. But I'm terrible. If you serve me a Gordon's gin and some Schweppes tonic, I'm happy. Like, I'm no fussy. But you tell that to a gin drinker, they look at you like, well, they're no best pleased. Like, Yeah, exactly.
Black flag. We'll need to come into the pits to serve it.
No, Mikey, no.
We had.
All right, Fraser. 5 minutes.
It's been a
go.
funny
5
one.
minutes left.
Just the last 2 days have been. I mean, hot. I don't know if it never really gets hot, but we had a good couple of days, but today's been really wet and miserable.
There's a car behind. Stay inside.
But I don't know in Fahrenheit, but it was up in like 20, 21 Celsius, which for Scotland is pretty warm for any of the time of year, but especially warm for this time of year. But I wouldn't say it was hot. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. So just 4 minutes left to practice, and then we'll get quali. And then it's 20 minutes of quali and then the race, so it's a long night. And really, I'm struggling with this turn, like. Yeah, we never get that humid thing here, eh? So that's the one nice. It never gets sticky, I mean, very rarely. So on a hot summer's day, it's usually not too bad, like. No, not at all. It's one skill that you need to learn if you're going to try and stream, is not get distracted and be able to read chat at the right times. Not when you're braking or trying to overtake. Oh god. She'll probably be on. I'm sure she's put the bell on or something. She seems to find me when I'm streaming, like. Yeah. No, I don't like it when it's humid. I lived for 8 months in the north of Italy, right at the lakes there, and on a hot day it didn't even need to be that hot, but when it was that humid, it was really horrible. Christine.
Sector 1 is 0.47.
And she's not even got a name on YouTube like she's just Christine Elphick, so it's so obviously my mother.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I just think it's funny when it's your mother and it's Elphick. I mean, it's obviously a relative, right? Right, that's all the practice I think we're going to get. Race will be starting in a couple of minutes.
Limit in the pits. Activate limiter. Black flag. We'll need to pit to serve this penalty.
While we wait, let's have a look at check the stream's working all right. Looks like everyone's working. Still pretty low quality though. But it'll do. I need to try and figure out how to get the better codec.
P20. That's the end of the session. P20.
So yeah, this is quali now. So 20 minutes of this. Just trying to get your fastest lap you can.
Your pit exit looks clear. Okay, Fraser. We've got 19 minutes to get a decent lap in.
It's not terrible, but it's definitely not great.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 26 Celsius.
I want to get in front of Doug for quali because he's a nice guy, but he's not the fastest. Yeah, fingers crossed. Don't know if Doug's gonna let me by. Whoa. Well, he crashed. I tried to avoid him and got damage. Great. That's me lost a lap of quality. I could see he was going to spin right in front of me, so I took to the grass but hit the wall, unfortunately.
There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you.
Okay, he didn't mean it. But I could see it happening a mile away. Yeah, the first like 3 or 4 laps they squeak like hell. Just while they're still cold. I know it's really it really shrieks like. Oh god, don't put the pressure on. If I can qualify in the top 15, I'll be happy. So there's your expectations set.
The leader has just done a 142.38. The leader has just done a 142.33.
Right, that's Hardly got any laps left. This is not going well. I'm gonna blame you. You jinxed me.
Exit's clear. Push.
This is terrible. This is not the start I wanted. 5 minutes down out of my 20 minutes. Right, let's not try and be fast. Let's just try and get a lap in.
Blue flag. Minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Blue flag.
Some understeer around there, right? Right, let's just get a lap set. Yeah, it doesn't quite work like that, I don't think. Track feels a lot slidier now than it did in practice. I don't know what the track temperature was in practice. Maybe it's gone up a little bit since then. Right, we've got a lap in. Let's see if we can get a bit faster.
P16. Car right. Clear right.
And we were up by about a third of a second at the start of this lap, but I've given a lot of that away. Right, these tyres should be good for one more lap, then I might come in and get some new tyres.
42 off the pace.
Yeah, the brakes are good, the tyres are getting a bit too hot now though.
has just done a 142.28.
Messed up that last turn there. Alright, if we're up on time, we'll complete the lap. If not, we'll come in for new tyres.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. That puts you 0.7 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in sector 3.
Yeah, they're always working on it. There's always something that's not quite right though, but it's pretty good.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
That's better through there. That wasn't. Missed the apex. Right, we're coming in this lap for tyres.
You're right there, Andy.
Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Yellow flag, caution.
A bit close to breaking the pit lane speed limit there. I think we're alright. I think we got away with it.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Right, we're 13. Let's see if we can get a top 10.
Pit exit's clear, push.
I know. If you break in the speed limit during the race, because you've got to pit once for fuel, if you break the speed limit, you have to go around and come back into the pits and serve a penalty. I think it's 10 seconds. It totally destroys your race. And you've seen I've reset a couple of times when I've had crashes. You can't just reset like that during the race. You can, if you hit the reset, you'll disappear off track. But then it's called towing. You'll get it'll be like 3 minutes back before you can get back to the pits, and then the car might have 5 minutes of damage or whatever before you can get back out. So let's try and get some temperature on these tires and brakes.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Right, let's get a good lap here. Yeah. And in this league, if there's a really bad accident, a pile up in the first lap, let's say, or a couple of laps, and the road gets blocked for whatever reason, they'll pull a safety car, which basically means the
Off the pace in sector 1.
race restarts. Yeah, it was going alright. Understeered a little bit there, or rather oversteered. There's more pace out here, like.
It's just done a 142.26. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Five minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Right, we're not going to set a fastest lap this lap, but see if we can get it next lap. Not like that, especially. It's an off track. So if you get an off track, your lap doesn't count.
Limits, please, Fraser.
I try to.
14th.
Ah. Right, balls this lap up as well. That's another off track. So we'll get one more run at it. Let's slow down a bit. Let's not get our tires too hot. If we're going to do another lap. Got traffic coming up behind us. Don't want to cause them any issues.
The guy ahead's lap time is a 143.00. Clear right.
Right, this is going to be our gap here. I can't let the next guys pass. There's too long a chain of cars for another gap. Oh my word. Right, this is might be my last attempt. You know, I'll get another one after this. Right, let's not outbrake myself turn one.
P16.
That was better.
To go, 2 minutes.
Right, we're up 2 tenths. Give it all the way there. And some. Right, we'll get one more run at it. Tires are a bit hot now though, so it's not going to be easy. Yeah, this will be the last lap.
P19. Sector 3 is 0.7.
That felt good.
fastest lap for more, 142.15.
This lap will still count. Bollocks. Alright, well let's just try and get a good last couple of corners. Maybe we can get a few tens. No, it's going to be much the same. 2 100s I think are better. So we're not going to get our top 15. I think it's going to be 19 or 20th. We'll see. Right. So the race starts in a couple of minutes. I'm just going to run to the bathroom and I'll be right back.
That's the end of the session, P19.
Oh, sorry if you're away already, but no, it was really nice of you to jump in if you're still here. Appreciate that. Fingers crossed the race goes alright. It's going to be a mental start, but thanks Nancy, see you soon. I'll lie to Donna. Tell her I got P2 or something.
Minutes. The track temp is 27. The air temp is 24 Celsius.
Right, let's get this all set up. Make sure we're adding fuel.
We need to follow car
I'm
number
definitely going to be taking 2 left tires.
right column.
I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough. We'll see how long the pit stop time is. If it's over about 45, you get free 4 tires. If it's over 40 litres, I might just take fuel. At the moment I've got it set for 2 left, but that might change. Fingers crossed this goes alright. I'm not... This sounds like a humble brag, but I'm not normally quite this far back, so I'm not used to having to deal with all this traffic at the start, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. I'm going to just drive super safe, super clean the first couple laps, so I'll try to anyways. And if it means I end up losing a couple of positions, so be it. I want to survive. And hopefully these frames get better as we get a bit more spread out. We're only at sort of 30 frames if we're lucky at the moment. If you're wanting to watch the live broadcast, Night Gaming's doing that on Twitch. Night Gaming 2020 is his handle. Turn 1 could be an issue around here. Like, there's often crashes at turn 1. I'm going to hold it tight on the apex so that no one can go down the inside of me. Alright, here we go.
Okay, Fraser, get ready. Let's go.
Just hold it tight to the inside, get ready to brake early.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
That guy came from a mile back. They were 3 wide, I think, for a second there.
Decent start. We can build something from here. Car right.
Jesus Christ.
Clear right.
I've lost so many positions avoiding all that.
Still there. Clear right. Right side. Right side's clear. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you.
Another wreck. This is unbelievable. How many wrecks am I going to have to avoid? And these rejoins as well is not good. Bass's rejoin up ahead was a little dodgy, like.
On your right. Still there. He's still there. Right side's clear. Car left. Yellow flag. Clear left. Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear.
This is... absolutely silly. I've not seen a race as bad as this in a long time. Right, we'll pit as soon as we can and get any damage repaired. We're already at 5x.
Cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Fraser.
The reason I hit the back of him there is because he was going off to the left, so I put my foot down to go down the right hand side of him, but then he came back across.
Car ahead is Clayton.
We don't seem to have too much damage, so we're not down on a lot of speed.
The leader has just done a 142.23. On your right, clear right.
That was unfortunate there. It's not a JC's fault, but I had to go wide as he was pitting.
P19.
Right, let's just see if we can settle in, make it some time. We're definitely down on top end speed, I think, though.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Come on, Fraser. Don't panic. We'll get him back.
Got on throttle too early there, I had to do a little lift. Rear got a little loose there. God. Little lifts there, otherwise I was going to clip that wall.
P20.
Brake too late there.
We really need to be in front of this car.
I think we've got 3 more laps till the pit opens.
The gap to Bill Marnis ahead is now.
I'm alright in the turns, but I'm definitely leaving a little bit down the straights. Let's see if we can get past this guy.
Gap to
He didn't
Swift.
defend too hard against...
It's now 3.2
I'm not going to try and
seconds.
pronounce his name. Guillaume or something. Hopefully he lets me by.
You've just done a 143.86. Gone out of track limits, keep it between the lines. We estimate 17 minutes of fuel remaining, 3.3 litres per lap. We will need to add 52 litres to get to the end.
Right, we're going to get a free tyre change.
Okay, Fraser, our refueling window will open after 15 minutes and closes after 28 minutes.
I was saying it wasn't struggling in the corners, but it does seem to be now. Maybe I've just cooked the tyres a bit. I think there'll be a few words said at the end of this race because of all the people that crashed at lap 1. There'll be some people not happy. And 0x of that wall. Steering feels a bit wonky. I've got my fast repair selected. Need to make sure all my tyres are selected. Okay, got 4 new tyres coming on. Brake too late there.
The gap in front is now 1.0 seconds.
I don't know whether with that turn you should try and take the corner smooth or try and sort of square it off, because the camber throws you off to the right. Like, I seem to take it differently every time.
Your lap time was 143.94.
Oh, it's so long till the pit window opens.
20.
So one good thing about this league is we do get one fast repair. That some people don't like that because they think it's unrealistic, which it is, but I'm happy about it just tonight. Car off to the left.
The gap in front is now 1.3. Okay, Fraser, you've used half your fuel.
I feel like I'm driving good, but the car just doesn't have pace.
Your lap time was at 1:44.02.
If you can get it hooked up third gear in turn 1 in this Merc, it's really good, like, but sometimes I find myself needing to go down to second because the car just bogs down if I don't carry enough speed through the apex. Right, I think pit window open next lap.
We think about 11 minutes of fuel remaining. 3.3 litres per lap. We think we'll need to add 53 litres to get to the end of the race.
I think there will be a few deaths this race though, because tires get really hot around here.
That lap time was 1:44.00.
Like there, I didn't quite get it right,
Consistency, keep it up.
so I had to drop to second.
Fuel remaining.
Right,
The gap ahead is
pitting
now
this lap.
0 seconds. Should be about 9 minutes of fuel left. 3.3 litres per lap. We'll need to add 53 litres to get to the end.
Kind of disappointed myself that I didn't avoid that last wreck on lap 1. I genuinely thought he would just hold it straight. He was going off to the right to try and make space, but that's where I was going. I was going for that gap. Right, pitting here. I hope I don't get a speeding. That was fast on entry there. I think we're going to get away with it.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
Yeah, we got away with it somehow. God, we're brimmed. I hope we've got enough fuel. I hope we've got enough fuel. Race Labs told me the pit window was open, but I think we maybe were 1 lap too early. Right, cold tires. We might have to save some fuel here. But we might not burn as much as well now we've got fresh our aero all repaired.
Pit window open.
Yeah, crew chiefs tell me I need to pit again. Cool tires. The car feels a lot better though. We'll not worry about fuel for a couple of laps. We'll see what the fuel calculator says after we do a couple of hot laps, couple of fast laps.
The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds.
Oh, it's so much better now.
B26.
It's not how you want to treat your new tires like that, scrubbing them. Apparently we need to save 3 litres, but we'll see what it says in a couple of laps.
The gap behind has increased to 1.6 seconds.
Let's try and preserve his... Whoa. Where'd that come from? That seemed like it was out of nowhere. The tires were at the right temperature and everything. I was really light on throttle. At least I think I was. I'll need to check the VOD. Right, now our goal is just to try and finish the race.
Alright Fraser, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. B24.
9x already.
You cut the track, keep it nice and tidy.
Okay, we might have enough fuel. But I'm wondering if that's calculating if we get lapped.
The gap in front is increasing.
Which we could well do.
1.2.
This is all for position here. They've all pitted already. I'm being so careful around there now. I didn't even get any feedback from the wheel that my tires were about to slip out.
3:23.
Let's see what crew chief's saying about the fuel.
3.4 litres per lap.
Yeah, he seems to think we'll have enough. Leaders are pitting.
The gap in front is now 3.9.
Tire temps are starting to creep up, nearly 100. Little hot into there. I'd love to catch up with these guys. We will do, I'm sure, so we can have a bit of a battle.
The gap to Campbell behind is now 8.7 seconds. P22, that was 1:43.69. Good consistency, keep them coming. The leader's pitting now.
We had all those incidents lap 1 and then no one else has died since. Like, saved it somehow. Thought I was going to die there. Upping my brake bias back to default. 56 is its default and I had it on 55, but now tires are hot. I just put it back up to 56 just to be a bit safer. And there's a lot of trail braking in this track. There's not a lot of real heavy braking, so it shouldn't cost me too much time.
Fuel's going to be tight. We're not sure you'll make it to the end.
All right, mate, how you doing?
Yellow flag.
I don't know if you've just come in, but we had a mental first lap. Like,
P19. That lap was a 1:45.56.
it was. I think we avoided like 4 crashes, and then I ran into the back of the last one. Unfortunately, which gave me a bit of damage, so we had to pit super early, and I think I pit 1 lap too soon. Race Labs was telling me the pit window was open, but I think we're going to struggle for fuel. Race Labs is currently telling me we're fine, but crew chief is telling me we're not, so I tend to believe crew chief.
Behind. The gap's now 3.8.
See, I lost it there before, and it felt more sketchy that time than the time I lost it. Like, just not getting the feedback. I knew I'd be off pace this week, but I didn't think I'd be this off. Little confidence lift there was where I was going to slap the wall.
Okay, Fraser, you're gaining on the car in front. The gap's now 4.5 seconds. That lap was at 143.76.
The one thing about taking a break is I missed 2 races. And it's kind of allowed me just to chill a bit more and not worry too much about the results because I've lost so many points anyways. There's no, you know, so I can just enjoy the races now. Still like to actually race someone this race though. I don't have all the info that you have on stream about how my lap times are comparing to others, but I would imagine I'm quite a bit down. But I'm not sure. Oh, that was slow. Got that all kinds of wrong. You can go so wide there and not get an off track. That before the night started, I wanted a top 15. I think that's going to be tough tonight. There's going to need to be some accidents.
We estimate 23 minutes of fuel left, 3.3 litres per lap. The gap to Campbell behind is now 4.2 seconds.
Yeah. It's not all that easy to talk and drive at the same time, but I'm practicing. I'm getting better. Try not to do it when I'm in a braking zone or whatever, but I think I can brake slightly later for that corner. Yeah, I'm not catching the guys, am I?
P18.
I was pleased that they took this layout without the chicane here, but it's a little boring. Although we had so many crashes lap 1, it's probably a good thing. There would have been even more. There's definitely going to be drama in the Discord later. There was one bad rejoin I saw. Right, let's try and get this in the next corner right.
Yellow flag.
Freebie. Don't want freebies though, I want to fight.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
Oh dear.
Okay, Fraser, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
What are we at? 10x. At 16. No,
17
yeah, at
place.
16 we get a drive through, and then it's every 8 laps after that, I think.
Campbell is getting closer. The gap's now 3.3.
Oh, I just would love to catch up with Michael and have a fight. I gained on him last lap. I can see that in the... I've got a small picture of the stream, that's only where I'm seeing it. Another freebie. I think we're catching Michael. Or Michelle, sorry. Another freebie. People's tires must be getting cooked. And that's why all these accidents are happening now. Is that 15? My word.
P15. That lap was a 144.30. Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Yeah, second to the turn 1 is so much safer, but it's definitely slower than third gear. We gained again on the guy in front. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pushing now though. I want to catch
15
him.
minutes left. Should be about 16 minutes of fuel remaining. 3.4 litres per lap. We should have just enough fuel to get us to the end.
Oh, that was slow there. Go right up to the wall. We're definitely catching him. We're getting caught from behind though.
The gap to Campbell behind is now 2.6.
Right, 2.5 seconds. I'm catching the guy in front just as fast as the guy behind is catching me.
You're reeling this car in. The gap's now 2.2 seconds.
We should get draft about a second back, but it really doesn't kick in until about you're about 0.8. Sorry if I'm not talking too much. I'm really pushing. I know he's not going to let me by either, so it's one thing catching him, it's another thing passing him. We've got 10 minutes left in the race.
That last lap was a 1:43.22.
Yeah, get in the zone.
The gap ahead is now 1.5 seconds. Okay, Fraser, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go.
One second.
50.
Not a bit area push off the back. I'm there, 0.4. Let's see how much he's going to defend.
Fastest lap.
I want to get past him fairly quickly so that Colin doesn't catch up.
Right side. Clear right, car right. He's still there. Clear right. You've got 10
He's
minutes.
got the
of
inside
fuel
for the
remaining.
next
Car
lap.
right. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Right side's clear. On your right. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear right. Left side. He's still there. Still there.
Should get him
Still
cleared here.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line.
Getting a boost from Colin.
Clear left. You've just done a 145.66. Gap to Jasso ahead is increasing. It's now.
Ooh, that was fun. Colin's fast, so this isn't going to be easy. That was really good driving with Michelle there. Respectful. We both left each other plenty of space. Hopefully that made the broadcast, because that was mega.
V14.
Alright, just try and keep Colin behind us.
Stay calm. Keep it smooth. Okay, Fraser. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Not like
Far
that.
left. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left. Left side. He's still there. Still there. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
This is great driving.
Hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Car left. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Clear left. Push now. The guy behind is catching. Okay, Fraser. We estimate you've got
He nearly
5
lost
minutes
it there.
of fuel remaining.
God, there's an apex there somewhere.
We think about 4 minutes of fuel remaining. 3.4 litres per lap. Should have just enough fuel to the end. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
I think next lap's going to be our last lap. That was a 4X he gave me there. I can only have 3 more.
Alright, Fraser, the next car is Van Horn.
Oof. Right, let's just run away. Right, we got enough fuel? Yeah, we got enough. Last lap. 2-second window to the guys behind, so
P14, 1 more lap to go. Very little fuel left.
it's not doing anything silly. I'm glad we had some action. We had a really boring start to that race, but mega end. I think that's my missus just come back, so you might hear the dogs in the background. If they get too loud, I'll mute for a minute. What an end of the race this has turned out to be, though. Those laps with Michelle and Colin were a lot of fun. Okay, Colin and I had a wee 4X there, but it's just hard racing with a couple laps to go. I don't blame him at all.
We're running on fumes, mate. Two litres remaining. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Kyle and Ruben, yeah. Human names, like. Right, what did we end up getting? 14th. I'm happy with that. And that was a good race between, definitely a good race between Colin and
Finish. Well done.
Michelle. Oh, I'm roasting. I don't know if you can see me flashing his lights, but it's to say good race. Oh, I'm melting. Yeah, just the lap one, we'll have a look at it just now. Lap one was a disaster. Ended up getting a lot of damage. Let's have a look at it. Might drop some frames just for a few seconds here while everyone catches up. So... and then we'll have a look at the side by side with Michelle and Colin. Ah, no bother. We'll have a look at it in a second. We had a good couple laps side by side for like most of the lap, but I just want to have a look at lap one. Let's see. If we do drop frames here, it should figure itself out. Oh, I can't change the camera angle for some reason. Let's turn the engine sounds down, eh? So I'm taking it super easy here into turn one. And then the first accident just is up here. I see smoke up ahead. There it is. Oof. You see that? How close was that to death? My word. Tell you what, we'll put it on this. Oh, it seems hard on the brakes there. And then avoid another accident up ahead here. Oh look, oh crikey, see all this behind. Obviously people not braking that. What happened before? Oh, I think it's just Chris just keeps his foot in it and then he runs out of space. Nowhere to go. Okay, he sees him late, so it's not exactly his fault. Like, he probably hasn't seen him here. He's just foot down. Oh, that's quite scary the way. Then everyone just dies. Still happening. What a mess. See what Doug does. Oh my word. Does he make it through? Ooh. They're still wrecking. What happened there? Oh, we did see this, didn't we? I actually think you get a better view from there. Anyway, so that was the first incident I avoided somehow. Is it here? Was it here there was a bad rejoin or something? So this is the next one I somehow avoid. I see the smoke just now up ahead. So I'm already on the brakes. Okay. At first I thought it was a bad rejoin, but it was actually just a guy was avoiding it. Thinking Baz was going to come across. He goes into the grass. So he goes onto the grass to avoid this, but ends up losing it. So not really their fault. So that was the second one I avoided. But Baz, this guy here, he's obviously got damage. And he ends up like he's struggling here. And I end up driving into the back of him, you'll see coming up. So I go for the overtake here. I think I make it. No, he holds it. So watch Baz up ahead here. I see him going wide and losing it here. And I see, this is what happened. How do I do slow-mo? I'll just do it frame by frame. Or is it that one? No. Ah, bollocks. Ah, fucked it. I want to explain this. So, I no bother. I don't know when you sent that. I've just seen your messages now. So up ahead here, you'll see as he rejoins, he's moving to the left here. So I'm like, right, he's going to go across. I'm going to go down the inside, but he then turns back to the right. And it's not his fault. He's just trying to stay out of people's way. But I'm aiming for this gap, and then he turns back in. So I'm on full throttle, and now I'm on full brake. And I just can't avoid it. And I end up getting quite a lot of damage there and get rear-ended. So that was lap one. And then I had to drive for the first third of the race with damage. Anyways, we'll go to the last couple of laps with Michelle. So, let's see, where does it all start? So if we're not quite caught up here, it must be this next lap. So I managed to hold it around the outside here, but I don't get it to stick. See, I thought I've got it here, and he just manages to keep his nose in. I can't come back across. For a second there, I wanted to cut to the inside, but I was already alongside him. I couldn't get past him that way. So again, we're side by side. Giving each other plenty of room. This corner coming up's a real tricky one. Like, I've got to make sure not slide out too far and give him plenty of space. Really good racing. But I'm determined to get past, because this Colin guy's catching up at the same time, you see. Still, again, side by side. And then Colin gives me a little push here, which was good. Meant to manage to clear him. Definitely wanted to go to the inside, but I wasn't giving him it. So I'm pleased they're side by side, but I messed this next turn up. I outbrake myself here, missed the apex. It looked worse than that in the car at the time, like. And then, I don't know if it's middle of net slap corner, I end up side by side. So I missed this apex quite badly here as well. I wonder if it's this time round. Maybe it was worse coming up here. Yeah, look at that. That's terrible. So I need to hold the inside here as much as I can. And he's going to try and pass me on the outside. I go a little bit wide, but not too bad. He gives me tons of space, which was nice of him. And then again, immediately dart to the inside to cover it. As soon as he's alongside, I can then creep back over to the left. I actually gave him too much room there. Should be right up against him. And I'm desperate to clear him, but can't here. And again, he's got the inside. Oh, and he loses traction. That allows me to get back alongside. Otherwise, he had me cleared there. You can really run that out wide. So I managed to get back in front of him here. And then I think it's just up here. He's pushing me, and we do have a 4X coming up, which was a shame. So again, I'm not getting on the inside at all. No chance. No, so it must be the next lap we have it coming together. So he goes for the outside. This was so much fun, these 2 laps. Like, and I'm not missing this. Like, I'm not making the same mistake there again. Like, make sure and get to the curve on the inside. I don't know. I thought maybe he lost it a wee bit there. I'm not sure if he did. No, it's just playing silly buggers. He's obviously faster than me, but we've only got a couple of laps left to go. I'm going to fight it. No bother, JC. Yeah, lap 1 was... I've just looked at it all again. It was an absolute nightmare. I made it got past the first 2 incidents, but just couldn't get past the third one. I know, no bother. It was just there, right, that it happened. I don't know if you've looked at it from my POV. I thought Baz, after he hits the wall, was going to go to the middle of the track, so I floored it to go down the outside of him. But he cuts back across, and then I slam the brakes, hit him, and then you hit the back of me. Nothing could be done. Lap 1 was a joke. Ended up having a difficult race and having to pit early. Yeah, I was so pleased with myself for getting through it all. So just coming up here, this is where I get the 4X and he ends up losing it. Where does he lose it? He ends up losing it somewhere up here. Is it just on the exit of this next corner? So I'm holding it inside. See, I didn't get a meatball. That's where he loses it. But I had damage, like, and then these two have a fight to the end. Very quickly, I'll just show you my lap 1. Can't believe you got a meatball from that, like.
Follow car number 181 in the right column.
He really sends it down the inside here, like. But ended up being a really fun last third of the race. I had a blast, like, but the middle portion was just hell. I was worried I'd pitted too early, like, so I avoid this. And then this, look at this. Oh, I missed. I don't know how I missed there, like. And then
Catch up to car number 181.
here again, I see smoke coming up. And it's just all concertina in here. And then Baz has obviously got damage. And let me just go to my point of view. So yeah, after that one, it was fine. So he hits the wall here, and from my POV, I see him coming, and I see him going to the left there, and split second, I'm like, right, floor it, go down the inside, and he comes back. And then I'm on the brakes, and nothing could be done, like. Somehow I didn't get a meatball for it. So you had a meatball there. That's a shame. But no, ended up being pretty good fun race, like. Oh, wrong one. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream there. And I wish I could raid or something on YouTube, but you just don't get an option. Thanks for jumping in towards the end there. Still messing with a few things, trying to get the audio levels right and try and get the stream quality up. For some reason, YouTube is determined to encode me in the pure encoding in the crappy codec, but we'll try and get it. See if I can figure out how to get it on VP9 or whatever it's called, and try and get some tunes as well. Anyways, thanks very much for watching. See you later, JC. Bye bye.